project, sort of. That's what the intel in Oasis pointed to. Valen's mysterious mission in Africa. I was supposed to find answers, but left with more questions. My orders are to find out what the informant knows, to fill in the blanks. Problem is, he's being held at a POW camp to the north, and the only way through is Hellfire Pass. I'm hitching a ride with a long-range desert group, but the Germans have dug in with flak 88s and a heavy motor pool. We can't afford a massive firefight. I'll have to take out the guns and help the LRDG push through. The pass is heavily fortified, with plenty of narrow spaces and close-quarter surprises. I'll need to watch my six and pack a couple of mines to cover a quick exit. I suppose they don't call it Hellfire Pass for nothing.
Alright guys, this is Kill of my Kill Cam, and this is Sniper Elite 3, Chapter 3, Part 1. And I know that I've already uploaded a Part 1 of this Chapter 3, and I just decided to redo it. And I recorded it, and I just wanted to redo it. And part of the reason why I wanted to redo it was because I wanted to complete all the secondary objectives. And the one secondary objective in the last game that I didn't complete was the destroy the communications. And it just seemed like I was fucking around a lot last time I recorded this mission, and I just wanted to do a more straightforward recording of this mission so that you can see better how to do the mission. So I did have some fun. I did get some nut shots in and some headshots in, and I stayed up in the second sniper's nest for a little while, killing everybody. And I even got the trophy where you make it through a mission without being detected when I redid it. So there you go. And it was fun. So anyways, what you're going to see in this mission is me completing the mission. I'm going to find all three of the sniper nests. I'm going to show you the long shot, and I'm going to show you how to kill the general. And if you've already watched Chapter 3, Part 1, then I basically already told you how to kill the general. You have to find the two pieces of paper, and I will show you where they are located here briefly. And I apologize for doing like a re-upload. This isn't the same video. This is the same mission, or the same chapter, just a different way of doing it, I guess. I just wasn't happy with doing it without doing all three of the objectives. And you know what's weird is I have no desire to roam the map and find all the player cards and the diaries and all that other collectible shit. I just wanted to complete all three objectives because I didn't need to explore the map to complete the objectives. I knew right where it was. Last time I just didn't go in there and do it. And so in this video, you'll get to see how to complete all the objectives. You know, and one is destroy the motor pool, and the other is destroy their communication. And then the third one's a little tricky. It's not too hard, and that is to kill the general. And right here is the very first piece of paper that you're going to need to get in order to make him spawn on the map. And the next one is coming up. It's on the rooftop. It's where there's a generator is, you know, going off pretty loudly, and you have to leap across from the ground, the dirt, to the rooftop. And I am trying to do this whole entire mission without being noticed at all. So you're going to see me being very sneaky. And a way to do that is to wait for the generator to start backfiring and then jump across, because when you run and jump and it's not making noise, then you will alert somebody, and it won't be a red alert, it'll just be a yellow alert. And basically what they'll do while you're up there is they'll just walk around and try to find you. So it's up to you. You know, I've done this mission so many times, and the first time I ever did it, it was just balls to the wall fucking sniping everybody I see because I was trying to get so many nut shots, and it was so fun. And so up here is the first sniper's nest, but I'm not gonna shoot anybody from it because there's no noise to muffle my sniper noise, or the shot being taken by the sniper. And as soon as I take it, I will be alerting the enemy. So I don't want to do that. I'm just gonna open it up just to unlock it. Because you can't just go into a sniper nest and say that you found the sniper nest. You have to actually hold the X button down and move that shit out of the way for it to count. So I had this guy looking at me, or he wasn't looking at me, he was just facing my direction, and there was no way that I could take down both of those enemies without being noticed by one or the other. So what you do is you just throw a rock, and he'll go taking off walking, and then you'll just sneak up on this dude and fucking stealth kill him, and then I headshot this guy with my silenced pistol. Ooh, almost did it with my sniper. That would have been bad. I don't know why they don't put a silencer on a sniper, dude. That'd be, I don't know, maybe that would just make the game too easy. Whatever. So, it is what it is, man. And this series now is going to be longer because for some reason, before I was able to do, I did this in 3 videos before, and I deleted them all. And part of the reason why, other than wanting to show you guys how to do all the secondary objectives, is when I went to go upload Chapter 3 Part 2, it was gone out of my share factory. And I had Part 3 and Part 4, but Part 2 was missing. So I was like, dude, there's no way that I'm going to be able to go and just do that portion. And so I was like, fuck it, you know what? I'm just going to delete all these, and I'm just going to redo the whole entire fucking thing. And I'm going to complete the secondary objectives, and I'm going to try to get that trophy where you can go through the whole entire mission without being spotted, because I've already done this fucking mission so many times. I know it like the back of my hand. I can just go through it. So to do that, you just have to go through, and you just can't be spotted. And that just means, they can turn yellow, and that little circle can turn almost red, but as soon as it turns completely red, then you need to start over again. And if you don't really care about how many times you start over, what you should do is, like, every time you get past a point of the game or a point of the mission, just save it. And then if you get spotted, then you can just load that last save point. If you just let the game save your shit, then it might put you back 5 minutes. But if you're constantly saving and then you get spotted, then you might only have to go back 1 or 2 minutes. So it would definitely save you some time if you just keep saving the game every time you make it through an area of the map. And that's what I did. So anyways, there's the second piece of paper that you're going to need to make the enemy spawn. Not the enemy spawn, the general spawn. And the general is going to be on one of the objectives, and you'll see that later in this Chapter 3 series. I'm not sure if it's in Part 2 or Part 3, but you're not going to see it in Part 1. So here, I got the generator making a bunch of noise, so I'm going to have some fun sniping these dudes, and I'm going to get a couple nut shots here. And man, this was just so much fun, dude. I could do this over and over again. And when I rate Sniper Elite 3 as far as like how good of a game it is, it's not very high on my rating. Number one, because the multiplayer's broke. Every time I try to get into a match, I just ended up getting kicked out of the lobby, or it just, and even when the times that I did get into the multiplayer, I didn't really enjoy it that much. It is Sniper Elite 3, and with that being said, I'm not trying to talk shit about anybody, but this is like, camper's paradise is this game. I think all the campers from Call of Duty and Battlefield should definitely pick up Sniper Elite 3 and get get into a multiplayer, dude, and just especially all the sniping campers, dude. You guys would love this game, dude. Uh, so I'm not too thrilled with the multiplayer, and then the campaign story mode is pretty cool. This X-ray slow motion kill cam is pretty cool, and look at that, right through the hand and right through the nut. Testicle shot right there, boys. Uh, so anyways, the graphics on this game are good if you look at them. I mean, they're decent. The guy's decent. The gun is decent. The textures are decent. You know, the lighting is decent. It's just the bland atmosphere is what I really don't. Look, this dude only had one nut. It's the bland atmosphere that I'm not really too fond of. You know, Wolfenstein was a World War II movie, and I thought that atmosphere was just absolutely wonderful, dude. I just don't like this African desert scenery, dude, is what I don't like about the graphics. Now, if it was like in Berlin, in Germany, and you're down in the sewers, and you're down in the fucking uh, tunnels, in the train tunnels, you know, and you're sneaking around in the city, and then if you were like in the city and you had to like climb up a fucking bell tower, and there was like somebody giving a speech that you needed to assassinate. Oh man, this would be a fucking great game. This would be a fucking 10 times better if it was more like that. I just don't like this fucking African scenery. You know, nothing against Africa or Africans. It's just, you know, this bland, dab, brown, and green color is just boring to me. And I would prefer the hustle and the bustle of the city and like having to sneak around a city without being detected and, you know, climbing up to the top of a building or a bell tower or something and, you know, having to assassinate somebody giving a speech or, you know, or somebody's in a motorcade and you had to fucking assassinate the driver. Uh, that would be a fucking awesome game, dude. So I don't know if there's already something like that, but that would have been a lot better than this. So, like I say, man, when I rate this game, it doesn't rate very high on my rating, and it just is what it is. But that doesn't mean that it's not a fun campaign to play, dude. This game is definitely playable if you're a campaign player and if you're a trophy hunter like I am, dude. I love playing campaigns, and I love trying to achieve um, all the trophies that I can get. I'm definitely not going to get all of them. I'm definitely not going to get a platinum for this. We got the Destiny beta coming out on Thursday. Today is Tuesday, so in 2 days the Destiny beta is going to be out, and it's going to be out for 10 days. And I'm going to spend 10 days playing that game, and then um, by then it's going to be pretty close to The Last of Us, and I'm definitely going to be playing that, recording that, and uploading that. So these uploads are going to be pretty slow, I'm telling you. And I don't even get that many views. And the views that I do get, Medina Garza, World
I should find
Explorer,
out where those
um,
announcements are coming
Stays
from.
Acre 28. You guys watch these videos, dude. I really appreciate it, dude. Hit that like button, share it, so that I can get some more views. But you know, I may get anywhere from 3 to 10 views per video, which I don't even care. This is just a hobby for me. I enjoy doing this. I know that these videos aren't the most exciting videos, and it's not the best commentary. You know, I fumble my words a lot, I say a lot, and a lot of times I'll just babble on and on without even leading anywhere with the conversation. So, with that being said, I'm not really hard pressed to get these videos out. There's not like a huge demand for a Sniper Elite playthrough, especially since other people have already done them. So anyways, hit that like button, hit that sub button, man. Thanks for stopping. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate those of you who do watch this, and I will have more to come. Stay tuned. Peace.